Israeli offensive in Rafah to intensify despite global warnings. Israel vowed to intensify its ground offensive in the Gaza city of Rafah, defying global appeals to avoid a full-scale assault that could endanger hundreds of thousands of Palestinian civilians sheltering there. Defense Minister Yoav Gallant stated additional forces will enter Rafah and this activity will intensify, with hundreds of targets already struck as troops maneuver in the area. He called Rafah a critical part of destroying Hamas to prevent future attacks like the one on October 7 that triggered the war. The US and other major powers have urged Israel to hold back from a massive Rafah offensive, the last major Gaza city so far spared heavy urban combat. But Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu insisted the Rafah assault was vital to cut off Hamas' oxygen line for escape and resupply. Many fleeing Rafah have taken shelter in the declared humanitarian zone near the coast or a vast new tent city near Khan Yunis. Aid workers describe an exhausted, resource-lacking population facing far more catastrophic conditions than other war zones. Heavy fighting also raged in other Gaza flashpoints like Jabalia refugee camp as the over 7-month conflict showed no signs of ending. The army chief pledged Hamas will pay a price and not be allowed to rebuild. There were signs of a rift in Israel's war cabinet, with Gallant urging Netanyahu to accept a Palestinian entity, not Israeli control, governing Gaza post-war with international help as an alternative to Hamas rule. The war's devastating toll includes over 35,000 Palestinians killed, mostly civilians, coupled with dire shortages imperiling Gaza's 2.4 million residents as Israel controls relief supply routes. The US built a temporary pier for aid shipment by sea.